And no joke, high winds today delaying arriving flights at New York's JFK, John F. Kennedy International Airport, by an average of 2 hours. So it's not just the high winds, though. What happens when the airport closes its longest runway for repairs? We're bringing in former National Safety Transportation Board Managing Director Peter Goelz. He's coming up on Countdown to the Closing Bell. Attention passengers, one of the busiest and longest runways in the world, the Bay Runway as it's called, at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, shutting down for 4 months. There is a reason, a massive construction project to accommodate the next generation of larger airplanes that are coming in from both Boeing and Airbus. Okay, great idea, but anybody flying should brace themselves for steeper airfares and longer delays. Peter Goelz is Senior Vice President of O'Neill & Associates. This is an industry consulting firm and he's a former Managing Director of the National Transportation Safety Board, joining us live from Washington, D.C. Peter, why the timing? I'm looking at any point on the calendar before March to me spells disaster, what with snow and today high winds. Now we're looking just today alone at 2-hour delays.
Well, I think they were trying to get a jump on the weather. You know, this is either we bite the bullet and do it over a 4-month period, or you choose the old Chinese water torture, do it over 4 years. So I think they made the right choice. Let's get it done, take the pain, and we'll be ready in the fall.
Let's give us some stats here. John F. Kennedy is the 6th biggest airport in the U.S., 13th busiest in the world. I would have thought it was bigger in the U.S., but it's not. JetBlue is the biggest carrier at JFK. Peter, they're estimated to cut their schedules up to 10%, but now we're hearing that all the airlines may, pass on price hikes due to this. Are these justified hikes?
Well, it's the old supply and demand. If you're cutting your capacity, and airlines have been doing that over the past couple of years simply because of the economic conditions, if they cut them again because they don't want passengers sitting on the runway and flights backed up, they're going to be able to raise their rates. They're going to be not significantly, but you're going to feel it.
Okay, so it's a $376 million project. They say 4 months of closure. Can they stick to that schedule, Peter? These things always end up costing more and taking longer.
I can't believe you're saying that, but the answer, the answer is if they get it going, they'll get it done. I mean, they really need to widen this major runway. You know, it's almost 15,000 feet long. It's actually, an alternate site for the space shuttle to land. It's that long. But they've got to get it from 150 to 200 feet wide. It's the right thing to do. I think they can get it done in 4 months.
Peter Goelz giving us some details, some little trivia there. I didn't know that they could land the space shuttle there in case there was some party that spilled over onto the one down in Florida. Okay, so looking at the future here, what then do we glean from this? Now we know that there are bigger airplanes that are being made, of course, the gigantic Airbus and Boeing's Dreamliner. Does this mean that JFK will end up getting more business, more revenues because they have the ability to handle these larger planes?
Well, I think two things happen. One is they're able to take the rebound when it comes in the aviation sector. As I said, every carrier has been cutting back capacity the last 2 years. You want to be ready when the industry takes off again, and I think it's going to be taken off this summer. So I think they'll be poised. The second thing is you do want to be able to take advantage of the bigger jets that are coming in here. We have a few A380s coming in and out of New York now. We want more of them.
Okay, I agree. I mean, look, there's never a good time to shut down a runway, definitely. But at the moment, all the airlines look to be moving higher. We see a lot of green on the screen. Peter, great to speak with you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Peter Goelz is Senior Vice President of O'Neill & Associates.